Brothers and sisters, I got persecuted this morning on a YouTube video for, speaking the truth from another Christian. And I know that there's many Christians who live a holy life and try their best to live for God. And I know that when they do that, they can seem almost radical and strange to the unbelievers and also those around them who are not on fire for God. You see, when you have a true heart for God, He is the one who puts that desire for obedience in you and writes His commandments on your heart. And I want to let you know, I know how it feels to feel isolated from family members, from friends, from people who just don't get your love and heart for the Lord. I know that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, but so many people in this generation do not have it. You see, to fear the Lord is to obey the Lord because we understand that He is a consuming fire and is a terrifying thing to fall into the hands of the living God. But we know that when we walk in obedience and we walk in the light, that we have fellowship with Him and His Son's blood cleanses us from all sin. But if we're walking in darkness, then we stumble and we don't know what we're going. Many of us have testimonies of how Jesus has called us from darkness to light. There's going to be a lot of people that come against you, and these people are going to claim to be Christians. These people are going to be people who claim to follow Jesus, and they're going to be stumbling blocks put by Satan in your life, people you're close to try to get you off track, to try to get you to focus on the world. When Jesus went to the cross, do you remember when one of His disciples says, "You mustn't do this," and He said, "Get behind me, Satan," because even though in a sentimental moment, it seemed as if they were there for Jesus for that time, but they had their mindset on earthly things. They didn't realize that even though they were trying to, keep Jesus here, that they were keeping Him from the will of God. Many people do that in your life. Many people give you worldly advice that is not biblical. And people are Satan is going to use people just like he used Job's wife, just like he used Job's friends. And what you have to do is just be above it. Because you have been given the Spirit of God and you don't have to revile in return. But be aware of the enemy's schemes and do not be discouraged by others living in sin, Christians living in sin who condemn you for holy, righteous living. God bless.